Hi Frontier, this is Mrs. King. I would like to talk to you today about mindfulness. Now we've talked in previous weeks about lots of different things. We've been calling it student success skills, but if you don't take a moment to kind of learn about mindfulness or to at least recognize it, it's really hard to do the things that we've been asking you to do or the things that your teachers have been asking you to do. So we've talked in previous weeks about setting goals, noticing what's going on around us, maybe paying attention a little bit more. And then we ended right before winter break asking you guys to practice one new thing that draws from your strengths, no matter what that might be. So we'd love to hear from you guys anytime. You can join us at our counselor lunch bunches. Monday is 6th grade, Tuesday 8th, 7th is on Thursday. If you look in your Google Classroom for your grade level, you'll be able to see the information for that. So this week, let's talk about how we start our day. Sometimes we wake up with our mind full of whatever was going on in our life, and sometimes we wake up with our mind clear. But regardless, stuff comes in and sometimes makes it difficult to keep track or to see clearly how you should prioritize or how you should go about your day. So today we're going to do something different. We're going to make something. We're going to make a little brain jar. So here's my little mason jar. And we're going to pretend this jar is our mind. You can see that I filled it up with a little bit of water. I put a little glycerin in there too so that it will move a little, the things we put in will move a little bit slower. So we're going to try to add different things, okay? So first of all, let's suppose we are going to add our thoughts to our mind. So here, let's put some silver glitter in there for our thoughts, okay? That one's kind of just it's not sinking too much, but hopefully it will soon. And then how about our feelings? No matter what those might be about, add our feelings in there. Oh, those are sinking pretty well. And what about our urges or our actions that we do that sometimes we don't always think real clearly about? I think we could also call those our impulsive thoughts. So let's add some of these in there. Let's see if those are sinking there too. And then I also wanted to add in here things that are coming at us from the outside. So maybe it's something that we heard from a friend or something that's going on with our family, or maybe there's worries that you don't have any control over that you don't know what to do about. So I picked some like different kind of things we could probably float in there for that. And then, so we've got a lot in there already, but some of us also have an overlying thing, like maybe we have an overlying feeling of worries or sadness. And I'm going to add a little bit of blue glitter in there for that. And then put the lid on. Just a second. There's our lid. And I know a lot of the stuff's still at the top, but what happens if we shake this all up? Look at that. Can you guys see that? Everything is just swirling around. Our thoughts, our actions, our feelings, our urges, or the pressures that are coming in from the outside. But you know what? Eventually, most of it starts to settle to the bottom. But things can come along. We can get a grade we didn't expect on a test. Shake it up. Our big sister or our little sister won't let us in the bathroom to do our hair. Dang it, get out of our way. Maybe we're arguing with a friend or we get in a fight. Again, we'll shake it up. You can see how everything just kind of swirls around. And this goes on throughout your day. So how do we settle ourselves down? It's a little bit different for everybody, but there's no way for you to see clearly again or for the jar to get clear until you take the time to settle down. So what does that mean? Maybe you need to take a break during the day. So those breaks in between classes, get up and move, get out of your chair, take some deep breaths and calm your mind. Maybe it means that you do something that you enjoy. Get up and make a snack. Go and talk to somebody. Take a break. Whatever it is, remember, mindfulness is really important, and taking those breaks is really important so that you can function to your best. All right, you guys, I will see you next week. Have a great day.
Hey everyone, I'm Mrs. Stevens and I teach reading to 6th grade and Washington State history to 7th graders. I prepared a little video of you with some of the things that I love and like. I love my family. We've got some new kittens that are super fun. Reading is super important to me, and baking and cooking is one of my hobbies. Hope you enjoy.
Hi Frontier, my name is Jennifer Smith and I am the art and pottery teacher at Frontier. I just want to introduce myself. So hello, hopefully at some point I will see you in one of the art or pottery classes. That would be really awesome. We do all kinds of fun things in there with different materials. I am an artist as well and create paintings and different things like that. I also like to get outside and do different exercises and go for walks and be outside. So I just want to share that with you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!
Hey guys, it's Mr. Lovin, and I'm going to share with you my hobbies. I have several hobbies. One obviously is cooking, because obviously it's not just what I teach, but something I'm passionate about. Sports, love watching sports. Those of you who've been in class know the Gators, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Portland Trailblazers are the teams I follow the most. And then another new hobby that my wife has imposed upon my life is we're pickers now, because she got a little booth in one of the antique stores over in Battleground. So now she goes online and finds stuff, and then we go around buying it. And that's what we did this Saturday. We spent like 6 hours driving around Portland and Vancouver getting stuff for her booth. So yeah, those are my hobbies, and can't wait to hopefully see you guys in the classroom soon. Bye.
That is our student engagement piece for this week. What is your favorite hobby? Upload a picture of your favorite hobby and you could win a $5 gift card to Dutch Bros. Our winner from last week's student engagement piece is Lisa in the 6th grade. Lisa's favorite outdoor activity looks like it's hoverboarding. Nice job, Lisa. Thanks for participating. You may pick up your $5 gift card to Dutch Bros in the front office or the library.
Good morning, Frontier Silverbacks, and welcome to the first ever Frontier PBIS Participation Raffle Remote Learning Edition. What this is each week you're going to have a chance to win a fabulous prize if your name is drawn out of a raffle. So how does it work? All you need to do is keep engaging in your classes, keep showing up to your live classes, keep participating in all your school assignments. And each week your teachers are going to submit names to me for me to put into a raffle where we will draw one name per grade level to win a prize, okay? So all that requires from you is keep doing the right thing, keep showing up to class, keep enjoying, engaging in your work, and you could win a great prize. So each week we will announce these winners on the morning announcements, and then you will have an opportunity to come by the school and pick up your prize. So for this week's winners have already been determined as teachers have submitted names. Like I said, we do one per grade level. So the winners this week are, drum roll please, Audrey Fowler for 6th grade, David Marshall for 7th grade, and Aiden Brenner for 8th grade. And your prize this week is, put my face over here, a $5 gift card to Dutch Bros. $5 gift card to Dutch Bros. So all you need to do is show up to the front office at Frontier Middle School, and we will have that gift card waiting for you. All right, you guys keep doing great, keep participating. Stay tuned next week for another chance to win at the Frontier Raffle.
Welcome to another 60-second power-up. Today we're going to dive into an extremely important feature in Skyward: access to your children's grades. When you log into Family Access, you will see the Gradebook tab displayed on the left-hand side of your screen. From here, you can select a child to view his or her grades. You'll immediately see important notifications, such as missing assignments, displayed at the top of your screen. Below the notifications will be a list of your child's classes and grades by term. If you'd like to select a different term, you can do so under Display Options. Information about GPA and class rank can also be found here. Back in the main gradebook, you can click any course title to view information such as lesson plans and curriculum maps, if the teacher has included them. When you select a quarter grade, you can see your child's individual assignments and tests. Click on an assignment for details about the class performance. You can print any of this information by clicking the print icon in the upper right corner. It's as easy as that. Check out the other 60-second power-ups and become even more Skyward savvy.
The last video that we just watched was from Skyward, and the district now has a Skyward help page on the Evergreen Public Schools website, just dedicated to how to navigate your way through Skyward. We have grades coming up. We have a new health attestation form. So the first thing you'll want to do is make sure you have your family access set up. Here is a reminder. If you click on Skyward sign in, set up, or reset, it takes you to a page, just one page of how to reset or set up your Skyward account. You can also scroll down and remember that new wellness screening now for every time a student comes to school. There is a desktop version and a mobile version. So if you've downloaded this onto a phone, make sure you're checking the mobile version to see if there's maybe something different where to find the menu and click. Then they also have helpful videos that you can watch. So there's videos for downloading the app, family access, etc. We just watched the checking grades video. You can also find more videos on the Skyward playlist on YouTube. Search Skyward K-12, all one word, and you can find all of their videos on helping parents understand how to use Skyward.
Hello, Frontier Silverbacks. This is Mr. Smolin, and today I want to show you how to find your email and how to write an email to a teacher, okay? So as you can see on my screen here, I'm using a student test account right now, and this is like what it looks like when you log into ClassLink. Just a reminder, you should be logging into ClassLink every day so that you can make sure your attendance is marked accurately. All right, so you're gonna log into ClassLink and you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna see a couple things. One, you're gonna see a Google Mail, okay? Now this is where you're gonna click on this and it's gonna take you to your student email account. If you haven't been here in a while, you might see a lot of emails that you wanna go through and check off and make sure you check on, all right? So that's one way you can access your email, all right? Another way you can access your email, if you want to write a teacher, a specific teacher an email, is you can go to your Google Classroom. So if on this account, if I went to my Google Classroom, click on this would pop up. I would click on the class I want to write. So for this case, we'll use this English class here. And then I could go to People and click on the little mail icon, and it'll automatically pop up a window with the draft of a message that you can start to write to that specific teacher, okay? So that's the second way you can start an email, all right? We'll go back to the first way for now. And in here you have your email, okay? So you got your email, and let's say you want to write an email to a teacher. So you'd go over here to the left where it says compose, and you'd hit compose, okay? You would then type in the teacher's name. So let's say I'm writing an email to Mr. Smolin. I'm gonna type in Smolin, and there's Mr. Smolin for Frontier. I'm gonna click on his name there and it pops right out, all right? Now there's four things you always wanna make sure you do. I'm gonna change again. Five things you wanna do when you write an email. First one, you wanna make sure you include a subject line, right? Maybe one or two words, letting the teacher know what it is this email is about. So let's say I'm writing an email and it's about a test. So I might just write test, okay? Then I always want to start my emails every time with a greeting, all right? Just don't jump in, start talking about what it is you want to talk about. Make sure you greet your teachers. Hello, Mr. Smolin, okay? I am wondering how well I did on the vocab test. That is the body on the vocab test. That is the body of your email. And then you always want to finish the email with a sign off. End your email, say your a farewell, right? Hope you are doing well, and then and then sign it off. Finish the email with your name, Mr. Smolin. All right, Mr. Smolin talking to Mr. Smolin. Doesn't make sense, doesn't have to, but that is how you want to write an email to your teachers. Okay. Hope you all are doing well. Can't wait to get you back in school. We will see you soon.
On this rock I stand, falling hold your hand. You were my first defense. The day you came along, I hardly said a thing. I fell into a dream. You were the first, the last, and no chance. But when I fall away, you're the grace. You're my beautiful grace. Won't you save me? Save me.
Don't forget about our daily reading on our Daily Read Aloud page. You can get the link from the main Frontier webpage under the library heading. This week we have a special crowdsourced poem with Kwame Alexander. So we just had a day off of school on Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Martin Luther King is very famous for having given his I Have a Dream speech. He actually got that poem from that speech from a poem that Langston Hughes wrote called I Dream a World. So you're going to listen to Kwame Alexander on NPR radio, read aloud this poem, and then introduce you to a contest that we will have Because the contest requires 18 years and older, you're going to have to email me your links to a poem, and then I will email all of the links that students send me to him, and let's see if any of our lines of poetry get included in his crowdsourced poem called I Dream a World. Listen in.
We've lost so many lives to the coronavirus and police brutality, and just as we ushered in 2021 with all kinds of new optimism, there was a mob that stormed the U.S. Capitol, the very temple of our country's democracy, and launched a violent, deadly attack against the U.S. government.
And let's be clear, these were not protesters. Our incoming president stated they were a riotous mob, insurrectionist. So how do we now make glorious this winter of our discontent? Where do we go from here? As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, chaos or community?
I, for one, choose community. I'm joined by Kwame Alexander. He's our morning edition poet in residence, of course. Kwame, the question now for so many of us is how we do this, how we come together when so much of the foundation that holds us together has been chipped away.
Well, we can't just hope it's going to get better. It's going to take us dreaming a new world.
Like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose birthday we celebrate. He wrote, quote, "In spite of the difficulties and frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream."
58 years ago, when he took to the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., and delivered that I Have a Dream speech, he changed the course of our history. And what most of us don't realize is that his speech, it had its origins in a poem filled with aspiration and inspiration. The metaphors, the political overtones, the themes, they're linked to a poem called I Dream a World by Langston Hughes. Read it with me, Rachel.
Yeah, I'd love to. I dream a world where man, no other man will scorn, where love will bless the earth and peace its paths adorn.
I dream a world where all will know sweet freedom's way, where greed no longer saps the soul, nor avarice blights our day. A world I dream where black or white, whatever race you be, will share the bounties of the earth and every man is free.
Where wretchedness will hang its head and joy like a pearl attends the needs of all mankind. Of such I dream my world.
What's interesting is it was Langston's favorite poem. He used to end his readings with that piece.
Yeah, I can see why. I mean, it's hope in the chaos, and it attends to the needs of all of us like a good poem does. And there are so many parallels, right, between this Langston Hughes poem and Dr. King's speech. Talk of dreams and equality and freedom. So, maybe that's how we start the work of dreaming this new world, Kwame. We imagine it, we say it, we claim it, we write it, and then we live it.
So it is written, so it shall be.
So listeners, let's write our way out of this moment to the degree that we're able into a space of possibility. We'd like you to write a poem that begins with, I dream a world, a poem about what we hope for in 2021.
And what we will work for. Your poem can rhyme like Langston's, or it doesn't have to, like Dr. King's speech. It just has to dream us out of this tribulation.
And then, like he does, Kwame's going to take lines from some of your pieces and create a tapestry, create a community crowdsourced poem.
We're in a tunnel of hope, but there is light at the end of it. Let's get to it, folks.
Let's do it. Kwame Alexander. He's a regular contributor to Morning Edition and the author of Light for the World to See, 1,000 Words on Race and Hope. Kwame, thank you.
Dream on, Rachel.